Okay, so in this, the second of my flight simulator series, I'm going to see how quickly we can get from Gatwick to Manchester in the Concorde. So here we go, look at its pure speed already. Just what a glorious machine this actually was. Wow. Fast. Sounds good as well. This particular mod though, we don't actually have the afterburners. But I think there might be one coming out, or somebody might have got a fix for that, so you actually see like the afterburners in action, which is great. Put that landing gear away. Get on with our climb. I'll put it away. You should have now. Heading towards Manchester. I think the normal flight on like an A320 or 21 is about an hour or so. So in this, yeah, let's see if we could. I think we'll be able to do it a lot quicker. The actual predictor thing, the flight plan actually predicted 36 minutes. There's no way it's going to take 36 minutes. Not a chance. The big difficulty for me, I think, will be landing it at the other end, because I only ever landed this Concorde once successfully. It's a nightmare. You have to pretty much turn the engines off in order to get it to slow down. And today we are running the Pepsi livery, which I believe ran for quite a while on the old Concorde when it was in flight. Because you got the choice with this mod of the Air France or the British Airways livery. So, and talking of British Airways, a big shout out to Steve, who I know is watching. He's BA's biggest fan. And I think he'd be disappointed that I'm not running the BA livery for this, but as he knows my my issues with them, so that's fine. But I hope you enjoy, Steve. Beginning that climb now. Keeping climbing. Actually, a lot higher up than we think. So look at the dials. I just want to show kind of quickly. It doesn't have a working cockpit, this mod, for the Concorde, which is a real shame, because I've got the back wall, like the back panel and everything, and that's, there's thousands of different buttons on there. And back in the day, Concorde needed like a flight engineer who his job would just be basically to deal with those buttons. So you'd have the two pilots and the in-flight engineer who would take care of all that. What busy job he had. Just must have been constant for like 3 hours or however long it took. Did it do the Atlantic in like 2 hours? Madness. I think I remember seeing it land a couple of times when I was younger, but I never went in it. Sadly, never got that opportunity, because it went out. I think when they put them out of commission, like 2002, something like that, early 2000s anyway. It's a shame, because for me it was well ahead of its time. The accident in the Air France accident didn't do it any favours at all. It's a shame actually, because it was about the safest aircraft in existence at the time until that happened. Set the stopwatch there. I'm not certain I'm going to be able to land this, but if we can get it to Manchester in super quick time. No, sorry, I tried to take a screenshot. Oh. Everything about it, I mean, the look, it just looks so. It came around in what was the first flight, 1970, something like that. Just looks so futuristic. 60s, 70s, I don't know. Definitely Wikipedia that, but it was so ahead of its time. We want to do more flights of this. I really got to try and nail the landings and the positioning before the landings as well. But I've only been on this sim less than a week. Great fun. See, the difficulty I'm having here is trying to point it down, we know sort of approaching where we want to go, but the more we point it down, the faster it gets. And that's something you really don't want on a plane like this. I'm not sure how accurate the mod is either. It was, I think the guy said it was converted from not X-Plane or the flight simulator before this. But it's still, I mean, it's still very good. I mean, from the outside, it looks brilliant. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel yet, please do give us a like. Plenty more flight simulators, simulator videos coming up very soon. That I'm working on. Hope to have more in the next few days as well. Lots of ideas. So I tried to bring the flaps up earlier, and it was on this one. Yeah, again, I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure how accurate it is compared to the real thing. Speed's gone up really quickly as well. I'm just having to lift the nose up a little bit. It's just great, though. What a machine. I know I've said it about 8 times, but it's way too fast. Look at the dials on the left. I think, what did it cruise at, Concorde? 50,000 feet, something like that. Was it 40, 48? I don't know. I think it was 48. 48,000 feet. Doing those speeds as well. Incredible stuff. I remember speaking to someone who actually flew on it once, and they said that all the surfaces were like lukewarm. Just like outside of the cockpit, like the tables, the windows, everything. Incredible. What? They thought of this all those years ago. It's something you'd be thinking of now. Amazing. How many minutes are we in? We're in like nearly 5 minutes, and that's how far we've got. We haven't been taking this thing to its full capabilities either, really. We could go much, much faster. My worry is we're not going to be able to slow it down. Great Pepsi livery there. Oh, sorry, I tried to take a screenshot again. Let's watch the map. Get rid of this. Go away. That's it. Look how fast we are on the map as well. Quite interested in some old aircraft. I want to do like a piece of like the MD-11, because the one FedEx used. Back in the cockpit again. It's sideways here. Yeah, that's the back wall there, back panel. Look at that. How great was that? Not sure I'm totally in control of this, but there we go. I'm gonna bring it down now. It gets faster and faster. I haven't mastered the technique of bringing the speed down, and I was trying to reduce the altitude as well. Definitely something to work on. I've done all the lessons at the start of the simulator, which is great. But I mean, that's only for like they don't really have like a great section on airliners. It's more, no, yeah, it's only more. It's more like the smaller planes, like the Cessna. I think you start on. But still great. I mean, it's great for just general aviation knowledge. Altitude's coming down. I'm not certain I'll be able to land this. I just think we're miles off from where we need to be. If I can't, I'll attempt it, but yeah, don't expect me to land it. That's all I'm saying. Approach it really quickly. The engines are pretty much off. We're approaching Manchester very, very fast now. We managed to do this. I tell you what, this has got to be a world record, surely. Coming up to 10 minutes. It's climbing again. It just wants to go up. Concorde was remade for space. I think that's where it belongs. Too fast for us here on Earth. Just the difficulty. Imagine just training on this. I mean, if you ever flew Concorde, let me know in the comments. Dying to know those sort of stories. What was it like? How did you feel? Very, very close to it. See, I can see the runway there, sort of. It's down on the right-hand side. It's near where the map is now. Gonna have to try and turn it around.
Manchester Tower Foxtrot, Bravo Tango Sierra Delta is 11 miles south with Mike to land.
This isn't going well at all.
Foxtrot, Bravo Tango Sierra Delta Manchester Tower.
In the wrong way now.
Runway 23 left.
Oh, no.
QNH 29.9 and 27 at tree. Fly left downwind runway 23 left Tango Sierra Delta.
I know it looked like we're in a nosedive. This isn't good. See, like it chucks you like recommendations of other airports and things like that, rather than like your original target. We've got Manchester there in our sight. Excessive airspeed. What do you want me to do? But anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there because there's no chance I'm going to land. Or shall I? No, let's hold on. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to put it down safely anyway. So thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe.